The images that are coming in are absolutely horrific. This is a reported 7.1 quake, as you mentioned, south of Mexico City, an area that is built on a lake bed. Here's the real tragedy. Thousands of deaths led to billions of dollars in damages, led to, massive amounts of loss of life in that area. So they were actually practicing drills because of that quake, that anniversary, and then to have this about 40 minutes ago, the 7.1 magnitude. Aftershocks have not been felt yet, but again, watching the video that we've got in on both social media coming in from our affiliates in Telemundo, you just see the devastation. You can see during the quake, things are falling off counters, people diving under desks, trying to take cover.
Earthquakes happen all around the world, from Japan to Mexico City, back to Indonesia. Approximately 300 people were killed and 6,000 were injured. Earthquakes are usually caused when rock underground suddenly breaks along a fault. This sudden release of energy causes seismic waves that make the ground shake. After a while, the rocks break, and because of all this pressure that's built up, the earthquake occurs. Liquefaction can also be a problem which causes landsliding. In this exploration, I decided to design a structure that would take into account the common materials, the bracing, the height, the materials, and the object that must be on top of the structure would be approximately 50 grams. I created this so that I could be able to model what happened during the Mexico earthquake. I was able to apply bracing in an economic manner where I only used the materials necessary, and the original size of the sticks was 25 centimeters, hence I needed to break it into 15 centimeters each in order to be within the 35 centimeter range of the height of the building. As you can see here, I applied a lateral load to the building with the side of the brace, and it did not fail. However, when I flipped it to the side with no bracing and I applied lateral load again, it began to fail. This could be due to several reasons. The center of mass of a building is not in the appropriate position. The materials might not have been appropriate for the situation at hand. The blue tack was not able to hold the building together, and the frequency of the vibrations might have resonated with the height of the building, thus increasing the amplitude. In the second part of this exploration, I decided to model what might happen in landsliding. I modeled the effect of ground acceleration on slopes, and this might give us an explanation. I used rice to represent canary soils, and I used application ViProtect so that I would be able to measure the horizontal acceleration. As you can see here, the relationship between the horizontal acceleration and repose angle is expressed, where as the acceleration increases, the repose angle would decrease. That means that with a higher and stronger earthquake, we would be able to see a smaller slope, which means a more stable slope. In conclusion, Mexico must take into account the fact that they are in a very seismic area relative to where they are in the world, and that any outdated building must be renovated so that it can withstand loads from earthquakes, as well as an action plan for civilians, especially for those that live on areas such as slopes. This has been Salman Khalaf, and I hope you enjoyed the video.